Making immigration a central part of his last-minute campaign push for Republican candidates. This is News Channel 11 at 5:30. I'm Sarah Diamond.
I'm Josh Smith. Good evening. The president took to Twitter again this morning, as he's often doing, to defend his idea that he can end U.S. birthright citizenship. He tweeted this morning, so-called birthright citizenship, which costs our country billions of dollars and is very unfair to our citizens, will be ended one way or the other. The president tweeted, "It is not covered by the 14th Amendment because of the words subject to the jurisdiction thereof." Many legal scholars agree, he said. As State Capitol Newsroom reporter Chris Bundgaard reports from Nashville tonight, Tennessee's U.S. Senate candidates have different reactions to the proposed order from President Trump.
My treat is I get to vote for myself.
After casting an early vote in suburban Nashville, the congressional Republican seeking Tennessee's U.S. Senate seat was asked about President Trump's proposal to issue an executive order denying citizenship for babies born in the U.S. to non-citizen parents. Marsha Blackburn called the issue birthright tourism, but seemed to break with the president, who will be campaigning again with her Sunday about whether he could issue such an order.
I don't think so. I think the 14th Amendment is where it stands, but the issue of birthright tourism is something that indeed Congress has talked about looking at for a while.
You would be supportive if that did come up?
We'll see what they bring forward.
On Tuesday, during a stop at a Nashville voting district, the same question was posed to Democrat candidate and former Governor Phil Bredesen. Can the president issue an order about the birthright issue?
You know, I've always been kind of a constitutionalist, and it's awfully hard to read the Constitution and conclude that that's something that he can do.
Bredesen called the president's proposed order contrary to the Constitution.
I think you'd have to really reach to try to find some argument around it, and I really think in that case a little more sort of midterms politics going on there.
It's an issue that's come up as more than 1 million Tennesseans have already early voted. Reporting from the state capitol, Chris Bundgaard.
Now, a couple of recent polls show Blackburn with leads just outside the margin of error over Phil Bredesen.